This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934. And Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
Well, good afternoon and welcome once again to Highclimber baseball field on the campus of Shelton High School. Today, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of spring sports with a non-conference baseball matchup between the Port Angeles Roughriders and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple. Jerry.
Hello, Diedrich.
Shelton is 2-0 on the young season and is coming off yesterday's 9-0 win over North Thurston. Port Angeles has an 0-1 record after opening the season Tuesday with a 9-5 loss to Bremerton. The last time the Highclimbers and Roughriders met was April 16th, 2016, with Port Angeles shutting out Shelton 9-0. Coming up, we will get you the lineups and, of course, the first pitch. It's non-conference baseball. The Port Angeles Roughriders at the Shelton Highclimbers next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. And we'll be back with that in just a moment.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
And we're back here at Highclimber baseball field. Shelton, the Highclimbers hosting the Port Angeles Roughriders. Just to let everybody know, the JV game that was earlier on this field went a little bit long. They ended in 6 innings, and it was 8-7 Port Angeles JV. I think
Yes.
was the last score. And they to be able to get this game in, they said we need to get this game ended, and the Highclimbers had the bases loaded and 1 out, and they just couldn't get the winning run across.
Got a double play
Yeah.
at the end of the inning. Yeah.
Well, the varsity game here, Jerry Apple has the lineups. So go ahead, Jerry.
Thank you, Diedrich. First for the visiting Port Angeles Roughriders. Number 3, Michael Soul, the shortstop, batting leadoff. Next, batting second is number 14, Belkit Jarnigan, the right fielder, batting third. Number 24, John Avara. He's going to be your pitcher. Batting cleanup tonight is number 17, Elijah Fitzstrom, and he's playing third base. Batting fifth is number 22, Ezra Townsend. He plays first base. Batting sixth is number 8, Cole Acker. He's the second baseman. And batting seventh is Kellen Garcelon. He is the left fielder. Batting eighth is number 13, Hunter Robinson. He's your catcher. And batting ninth is number 1, Blake Meredith, your center fielder. That's your lineup for the Port Angeles Roughriders. And now, your lineup for the home team, the Shelton Highclimbers. Trevor Cahoon is your coach. Leadoff is number 10, Cannon Hudson. He's your right fielder. Batting second is number 13, Wyatt Wagner. He's your left fielder. Batting third is Brendan Wagner, the shortstop. Batting cleanup, number 14, Cole Schlinder. He's playing first base. The fifth batter is number 7, Tobin Dudley. He is catching tonight. Number 22, the sixth hitter, is Tyler Anderson, playing third. Batting seventh is Matt Carleton, he's the center fielder. Batting 8th is Spence Coots, and he's the second baseman. And batting 9th is number 3, Kyle Kerchak, and he will be your pitcher tonight.
All right. Well, thank you, Jerry. We're about ready to get this thing underway, although the timing is totally off for us, and nobody's out there warming up at the moment. I believe that the Highclimbers are going to their warm-up here shortly, and we will get this thing underway in just a moment. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our determination, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
If you have COVID-19 tests at home, you've probably wondered, when should I use them? Some times are better than others. If you have COVID symptoms, take a test. If you've had a COVID exposure but no symptoms, wait 5 days to test. If you want to be sure you don't have COVID before meeting up with others, test as shortly beforehand as possible. That's all there is to it. Just follow the directions in the package. For more answers to COVID test questions, visit doh.wa.gov/testing.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place, and instead of what you came for, you found this? What would you do? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/knowtherisks.
Just waiting for the warm-up pitches here to get this game underway between Port Angeles and Shelton and Highclimber ball field. Hey, you know, every Friday, MasonWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with the Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, a Target Zero manager with the Washington Traffic Safety Commission, and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is like Dear Abby, but for driving. The column is primarily driven by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington and is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday. And the current column, which was posted yesterday, is about drowsy driving. Very important not to do so.
Well, you know, if you get 4 hours of sleep a night, they say 4-5 hours of sleep a night, especially as a teenager, that's equivalent to a 0.08 blood alcohol level.
Really?
People don't realize that. And we have a lot of people out there that are driving drowsy.
Well, read all about that in the Wise Drive, MasonWebTV.com. So Michael Soul will lead things off for the Roughriders, facing Gerchek on the mound and Dudley behind the plate for the Highclimbers. You've got Schlender over at first, Coots at second, Wagner at shortstop, Anderson at third, and the outfield from left to right, that's White, Wagner, Carleton, and Hudson. That's the offense. Or, I'm sorry, it's the defense. The offense is going to lead off with Soul here. Ready to get underway, Jerry. We've been waiting what felt like a really long time.
Yeah.
Between the rain and, everything. Wind, here's first pitch. Outside corner. Strike one. Yeah, it did rain. It's been windy. There looks like a dark cloud coming away. There's strike 2 called. The next pitch on the way. That one's fouled off. Still remains 0-2. There we go. Leadoff batter here, Sol. For the Riders. Inside, that one's ball 1. 1-2 is the count. And you hear the hum of the pool behind us in the background because it's just about, 15 feet to our left?
Yes.
And there's ball 2. 2-2 the count. Leadoff batter for the Riders here. And there's a strike 3 called, 1 away for Port Angeles here in the first strikeout of the ball game.
Number 14, Belcat Jarnigan, the right fielder, is up.
That's Beckett, Jerry.
We're going to go with Belcat?
It's Beckett.
Oh.
Pretty sure it's Beckett.
Well, let's see. Yeah, you might be right.
Double check my cheat sheet over here, which
That's
is
okay.
upside down. First pitch to Jarnigan is a strike. Wow. Gerchek's bringing his A game here. Yeah, it's Beckett, Jerry.
Is it Beckett?
Yeah,
Okay.
Beckett,
Thank you.
Beckett Jarnigan. Next pitch on the way. Strike 2. 0-2 for the count. 1 away for the Riders here. And the next pitch on the way. That one's popped up, playable. Gerchek just steps off the mound, grabs it, and that's out number 2. And that'll bring up the pitcher for Port Angeles, John Vera. Boy, I didn't expect him to be so tall, Jerry.
Yeah, he is pretty.
I don't know why I didn't expect him to be that tall, but he is a big gentleman.
Yeah, probably 6'3", 6'4".
Here's first pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 away for the Riders here. You know, the varsity team arrived about the same time I did here, Jerry. Next pitch is in the dirt. Or I should say in the turf, because there's no dirt here.
You've been here since 12?
About 12, yes. The JV game, I'm thinking, started at 11:30.
Uh-huh.
And it was a pretty long game.
Yeah.
Next pitch, another ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. To Veras. Is that right? Vera. It's Vera, right? Okay.
You know,
It's
yeah.
Vera. It's John Vera. I'm sorry. My A looks like an S for some reason, but it's Vera. Next pitch.
Yeah, I would pronounce it Vera. Yeah.
The coach for Port Angeles was very gracious. He ran through every name for us. Of course, you know, that was 2 hours ago. Can't really remember what he said. And there is a walk. So 1 on, 2 out for the Riders here.
And now up is number 17, Elijah Fitzstrom. He's the third baseman. Batting cleanup.
That's Floodstrom.
Well, I got down F-I-D-D.
No, it's Floodstrom. F-L-O-D-S.
Boy, I tell you, I'm not reading that. You know what?
Take the cheat sheet.
I think I'm going to have to.
So 1 ball, and there's a foul out of play.
You are correct. It is Floodstrom.
2 out, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cherry's got me distracted.
Well, I get.
You
know,
know,
I was going with the writing that he had
well,
on that yellow sheet.
On the yellow sheet, which is a triple decker carbon copy. There's another fly ball. That one's going to be deep to left field.
Yeah, that's the 3rd out.
Yeah, I'm sorry, not Kutza. It was Hudson grabs it and 4 up, 1 on, 1 left on. And we head to the bottom of the 1st inning, no score. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Yeah, this will help. Much easier to read.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for help with food, healthcare, and other resources.
211, how can I help you?
Call 211 or visit 211.org. 211, get connected, get help.
Bottom of the first inning. Go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, your pitcher tonight for the Roughriders is number 24, John Vara. And leading off for the Highclimbers is number 10, Cannon Hudson, your right fielder.
And Hudson was 1 for 4 yesterday. Had
Okay.
a double. It's the first pitch to Cannon. And I'm sorry, there's nobody on base here. It's a swing and a miss, strike one. I'm juggling too many things, Jerry. Might have to put down the pencil. Next pitch. It's a fly ball. First baseman's going to come in and slide in there and grab it. That
Boy, it
was
looked like
Townsend.
that wind really played havoc for him.
So 1 out, 1 up, 1 out.
And next up, batting second, is your left fielder, number 13, Wyatt Wagner.
Wyatt was 1 for 3 with an RBI and a walk yesterday. 1 away for the Highclimbers here. Sorry, this is the bottom of the first inning. Yeah, looking at my graphics, and I got that right. First pitch. That one's fouled off. Looked like he was going to go for a bunt there. Or a check swing and hit the bat, maybe. So 0-1 the count. Next pitch, swing and a miss. So far, very impressed with the Jerry on the mound.
Yeah.
Interesting how these tall kids are great pitchers. You think they'd kind of be lanky and uncoordinated, but not so much. Wow, that was quite a fast pitch, but low. 1-2 the count. 1 away for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the first inning.
Kind of reminds you of Randy Johnson, although he's a right-hander instead of a lefty. But
I was thinking the same thing,
tall,
though. Tall, long hair, you know. Great fastball, although it's a little bit off. So 2-2 the count. Wish we had a radar here, Jerry. We could tell you how fast he's pitching.
yeah,
We do not have that technology. Sorry. Another thing to add to the wish list, I guess. Next pitch on the way, and again low. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nobody on.
he's probably pitching in the high 70s, low 80s. Yeah, it would be interesting, wouldn't it?
To have radar, yeah.
Yeah.
It's too bad they don't have an app for that. There's a strike, and 2 away for the Highclimbers here.
And now up your shortstop, number 19, Brandon Wagner, batting third for the Highclimbers.
Yeah, 2 for 3 yesterday. Had an RBI and a double.
Ah. And
a couple of really great defensive plays, too, if I remember right. First pitch. Inside, ball one.
Yeah, the Highclimbers played pretty solid defense yesterday. I think they had just one error.
So the 1-0 pitch. It's going to be ball two. Brendan Wagner playing shortstop today. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 out for the Highclimbers here, bottom of the first inning. Next pitch, outside, strike one. Hit that corner. 2-1. Next pitch on the way. That one is belted. And that is a home run, Cherry. And the Highclimbers get on the board first with a home run.
Now, I believe that's the first home run we have seen in the 3 games that we have announced.
Right. So 1-0.
We did have a home run in the JV game.
Yeah. And that was a 3-run home run, I believe.
Yeah, it was at least 3.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think it was a grand salami.
I don't think it was.
You don't think all 4? There wasn't 3 runners
I
on
think
there?
it was 3 runs.
Okay.
Wasn't paying close attention, so my memory's
I
shot.
I wasn't either, yeah.
So Cole Schlender is the batter for the Highclimbers. First pitch.
He's your first baseman.
Ball one.
How did he do yesterday?
Cole 0 for 2. Did get on base twice on a couple of walks, though.
Yep, that's correct. Had a good eye.
Next pitch. Ball 2. 2-0. By my count, not the scoreboard's count. Scoreboard says 2-1. So 1 in. 2 out for the Highclimbers. 3 balls. I believe it's 3-0. Isn't it, Jerry? Or was that a strike?
I lost track. I think it's 3-1, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it says 3. It says 2-1 out there. There is a walk. So that was the 4th ball, Jerry. So 1 on, 2 out, 1 in for the Highclimbers here.
Now up is number 7, Tobin Dudley, the catcher, batting 5th.
Tobin 0 for 4 yesterday. But he did do a pretty good job on the mound.
He did. He pitched
5
3
innings.
4 innings?
5. It was 5 innings. Somehow they had a 5 in the 3rd, and I know he didn't get pulled in the middle of the 5th. We know that.
Yeah, he was effective yesterday.
Yes, he was. So the first pitch to Dudley actually is a throw over to first, and it's over the head of the first baseman, and making it over to second easily.
So he advanced on the error, and now Cole Schlender is on second base.
Still 2 out. I'm sorry, go ahead, Jerry.
On the throwing error.
Yeah. So 1 in, 2 out, 1 on for the Highclimbers here. They have a 1-0 lead here early. And it's a step off and a fake throw over to first. Slender slides in head first back to the bag. Sometimes as a second baseman really bother pitchers when they really should concentrate on the batter, in my opinion. Ooh, inside and another pass ball. Slender will make his way over to third. And that was first pitch to the plate. So runner on third is Cole Schlender. After he got a 2-out walk, he's made his way over to third. Next pitch on the way. There's a belt to left field. It's going to drop in. A 1-run will score. Dudley will turn the corner at first.
And a single RBI for Tobin Dudley. And now up is number 22, the third baseman, Tyler Anderson, batting 6th.
Anderson had quite the game yesterday. 3 for 3, 2 RBIs, 2 doubles.
Yep.
Scored, 3 runs, I think. So it's a 2-0 ball game. 2 out, 1 on. Am I right? There's 1 on. Oh, where is it? Oh, I can't see him. That's what the problem is.
Yeah, Tobin Dudley on first base.
And Dudley is standing right next to Townsend, and from my angle, it doesn't look like anybody's out there.
Now he's leading off.
Yeah, he takes his lead. First pitch to Anderson, inside, throw to first. Dudley dives back safely. It was a ball on the pitch. So the 1-0 pitch to Anderson. That's a strike down the middle of the plate, 1-1.
The Highclimbers have displayed some power in the last 2 games. First game, 8 runs. Last night, they got 9 runs.
Yeah. Pitch in there. Strike 2, 1-2 to count. Next pitch, little grounder. It's going to be gloved by Soul. Throw to first just in time. And that will end the inning, but the damage was done. The Highclimbers get 2 on an RBI single and a home run, and they lead 2-0. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be right back.
As AmeriCorps members and volunteers, we do more than talk about our core values. We take action and commit to making our community stronger.
At AmeriCorps, my commitment to equity gives every student a strong start.
Our compassion brings food and friendship to neighbors in need.
My determination protects parks in my community.
Now more than ever, your community needs you. What's at your core? Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
Unlike other health concerns, mental illness is not always easy to see.
D-E-P-R.
Mental illness doesn't show up on a scale.
Bipolar?
Sorting out a mental health concern takes professional diagnosis and treatment.
Anxiety. I thought so.
If you or a loved one has a mental health concern, don't go it alone. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP. Learn more at samhsa.gov/support.
Second inning.
Okay, leading off here in the top of the second is number 22, Ezra Townsend. He's your first baseman.
First pitch to him is a ball. Second pitch, outside ball 2. Next pitch, right down the middle of the plate, but a little bit low, so ball 3. 3-0.
Taking it all the way.
Yeah, that's a strike 1, so 3-1 the count. The leadoff batter here. And, oh, that just hit the outside of that corner. I thought it was a
we
ball.
Got a full count now.
Yeah, we have a full count. It looked really outside from our angle, but again, we are off to the side. And there's strike 3 called. Wow.
Well, he rung him up. That's the second strikeout for Kyle Kerchak. And now up is number 8, Cole Acker, your second baseman.
First pitch to Acker. Swung it, and he hit a fly ball. Hudson will come in and grab it, and that'll be out number 2.
And The third hitter of this inning is number 10, Kellen Garcelon. He is the left fielder.
Two away for Port Angeles here. Top of the second inning. There's a swing and a drive to center field. Charlton will grab it, and that will end the inning. So 1, 2, 3. Go the Riders here in the second. We head to the bottom of the frame. Still 2-0, Shelton. Bottom of the second inning coming. Highclimbers coming up.
John Navarro will be facing the bottom of the order. Leading off this inning for the Highclimbers is number 44, Matt Carleton, the center fielder.
Let's see here. First pitch to Carleton. Hit, takes strike one. He
1 for 3?
Yeah, 1 for 3 with 2 RBI. So a strike to him. Second pitch. Ooh, strike 2. Rivera has some velocity on that ball, though, Jerry. I think he just needed to settle down in the first inning. That one's low ball. 1, 1, and 2 the count. To Carleton. So we might have some activity in the bullpen for the Riders, Jerry.
Yeah, I see that.
At least the catcher heading out there. And there is somebody out there warming up. Swing and a miss by Carleton, and that's a strikeout, 1 away for Shelton here in the second.
Next hitter for the Highclimbers is number 2, Spence Coots, your second baseman. And he was a pitcher yesterday.
0 for 2 yesterday at the plate.
He came in the last, 2-3 innings?
Yep, came in the 6th. First pitch to Coots. Ball 1. One out for Shelton here in the second inning. That one is foul on the play. So 1-1 the count. Next pitch, high ball 2, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out for the Highclimbers here in the second inning. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, strike 2. 2-2. Next pitch on the way. Low ball 3, so the count is now full. To Coots. There's a fly ball. Just outside. Oh, it's off the glove of Acker. And Coots is safe at first.
And now batting is your pitcher, Kyle Gerchak.
Let's see.
He was 0 for 2 yesterday.
Did get on base once with a walk. So a swing, and that one's fouled off by Gerchak. So the 0-1 pitch, 1 out, 1 on. Throw to first, actually. And Coots dives back safely.
In talking to several people, it looks like Shelton has some really good depth at the pitching in their pitchers. At least 3 real good pitchers from what I'm seeing.
Yeah. Inside ball, 1-1 and 1. Something that has been kind of elusive for the Highclimbers in the past is the pitching. Little suspect from time to time. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. Runner goes. Throw to second. And Coots slid in safely. Beat that tag. So Coots makes his way to second base. And it is 2 balls, 1 strike to Gerchak.
We're in the bottom of the second.
Pitch to the plate, swing, and that one's fouled off. 2-2 is the count.
Well, the wind's died down and the sun's out.
Guess my dark cloud has moved away, Jerry.
I think it has. I told it to leave.
Okay. Either that or the wind broke it up. I believe Jerry more so. Pitch on the way, outside strike 3 called, so 2 away for the Highclimbers.
That's the second strikeout for the pitcher, Vara. And loud leading off is number 10, Ken Hudson, the right fielder.
So 2 away and 1 on. Spencer Coots out there at second base. Pitch to Hudson, swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yeah, Ken flew out to the first baseman in the first inning.
So the 0-1 pitch from Vera, looking back at second to the plate. The ball gets by the catcher, so Coots is going to skip on over to third. And it's 1-1 to Hudson.
Second wild pitch of this game for Vara.
Still, there's somebody warming up. Wish you could see who's warming up in the bullpen for the Riders. It's way out there. It used to be, the bullpen, the visiting bullpen used to be over here on the third base line, but when they built the new weight room and extended the mini dome out, they had to move it to the opposite. It's now out in right field. So Hudson has a 1 ball, 1 strike count. 2 out and 1 on for the Highclimbers. Spencer Coots over at third base. Here's the pitch to the plate. Swung on right back to the glove of Vera, and out it goes. So we head to the third inning. Highclimbers leave 1 out there. It's still 2-0, Shelton.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything, everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
Heading to the third inning for the Port Angeles Roughriders.
Leading off for the Roughriders is number 13, Hunter Robinson, the catcher.
Robinson had an RBI against Bremerton on Tuesday. First pitch.
Kyle Gerchak has been very effective out there. He's retired 6 of the 7 batters that he has faced.
First pitch was a ball, and the next pitch, that one swung on and hit out of play over to the tennis courts. 1-1. Next pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2. Two to nothing Shelton. Swing and a miss.
And that's the third strikeout for Kyle.
Out number 1 in the inning for the Riders.
And now up is the 9th batter, number 1, Blake Meredith, the center fielder.
I don't have anything on my sheet for what he did against Bremerton. First pitch to Meredith is a strike.
What was the score of that game? 5-1?
It was 7-5, I believe.
Oh, 7-5.
Or 8
okay.
to 5. I have to look at my other sheet. There's a fly ball out over there to center left, and it is caught by Hudson, and out number 2. So 2 down for the Roughriders.
And leading the third batter here, the leadoff hitter, is Michael Soul, the shortstop, number 3. He struck out the first inning.
First pitch to Soul. Outside, a little high, ball 1. Definitely doing a good job bringing those balls back in. Next pitch from Kerchak, swing and a miss. 1-1. So 2 away here for Port Angeles in the third inning. Next pitch. Strike called. So 1-2 the count. Pitch on the way. There's a swing and a miss, and that will do it for Port Angeles in their half of the third. We head to the bottom of the inning. Still 2-0 Shelton.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
And we're back here. Highclimbers half of the third.
Leading off for the Highclimbers is number 13, Wyatt Wagner, your left fielder. First time, his first at bat, he struck out. Kyle Gerchak has faced 10 batters, and he struck out 4 of those in the 3 innings that he's pitched.
So the first pitch to Wagner from Vera. Strike on the outside corner.
Yeah, Wyatt the first time struck out back in the first.
Next pitch. Low ball 1-1. Next pitch. High ball 2-1. Next pitch is outside, ball 3. And there is a walk, yeah.
Now up, your second batter this inning is number 19, Brendan Wagner. He is a shortstop, and he had a home run in the last inning, or in the first inning.
Yeah. Solo homer. He's got a base runner out there. Maybe he can do it again. Throw over to first. Wyatt back safely. Next pitch, runner goes, throw to second, and that went into center field, and Wyatt is safely in there at second.
Brendan was 2 for 3 yesterday in the game against North Thurston.
So 1 ball, no strikes to Brendan Wagner. Nobody out and 1 on for the Highclimbers here. Throw to second. Oh, that was a high pitched or a high throw to second. Good job out there by a Soul to glove that, keep it in the infield.
Yeah, we got a runner in scoring position.
So is it 2 balls? I didn't think there was a swing and a foul over our heads. I have 1-1 on the count. The board says 2-1. I think there's only been 2 pitches to the plate, right? Am I missing something?
Yeah, you've been a little more accurate than the scorebook. Yeah, they just changed it.
Now they're catching up to me. Okay, here's the next pitch. Chose bunt, takes it, strike 2, and a throw to second again. Wyatt Wagner is back.
Yeah, Brendan was trying to sacrifice the runner over to third.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out for the Highclimbers here. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Shelton has a 2-0 lead on Port Angeles this afternoon. The sun is shining. Quite a contrast to when we were here earlier.
Yes.
Pitch to the plate. Outside, ball 2, 2-2. The pitch to the plate. Strike 3 called, and that'll be out number 1 for the Highclimbers here in the inning. This umpire has an interesting strike zone, I think, because that outside corner has been very effective for both pitchers.
A big strike zone, huh?
Well, I think it's more on the outside.
That was a 4th strikeout for John Vara.
We're going to have a pitching change here. Looks like that's it for Vera. And a new pitcher will be number 13, Hunter Robinson. And as he takes his warm-ups, we will step aside. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
As the pitcher does his warm-ups, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps people know what local government is doing with live video streams of Mason County Commission meetings, Shelton City Council meetings, the Shelton School Board, and the North Mason School Board. You can also watch past meetings of these entities as well as meetings of the Port of Allen Commission. Mason Web TV also covers the Port of Shelton Commission, the League of Women Voters of Mason County, and select informational meetings from the Shelton-Mason County Chamber of Commerce and the North Mason Chamber of Commerce. If you want to see what's going on, check out masonwebtv.com daily. And new pitcher again for the Roughriders is Hunter Robinson, number 13. And it looks like he'll face Cole Schlinder.
Yes.
Who are you looking for? Oh.
Cole, in the first inning, walked and was 0 for 2 yesterday in the game against the Rams.
I'm sorry. Did I say it's a 13? Is it a 13 or a 19 out there on the mound? If it's a 19, it's Caleb Mullen. Numbers are interesting font, so I can't tell. First pitch is a strike. That is a 19. That is Caleb Mullen, the pitcher. I'm sorry. I thought it was a 13. First pitch is a strike to Schlinder. With 1 out and 1 on for the Highclimbers here. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Mullen taking his time. Goes to the plate. Outside ball 1. 1-1 the count. Tobin Dudley on deck for the Highclimbers. Pitch inside. Ball 2, 2-1. 2-0 lead here in the 3rd inning for the Highclimbers, bottom of the 3rd.
Yeah, it looks like Hunter Robinson is still catching for Roughriders.
Pitch to the plate. Outside, ball 3, 3-1. The count. Next pitch. Go check swing. That'll be strike 2 if count is full. To Cole.
Did Cole have 2 walks yesterday?
That's what it says on the sheet. Now, I could be wrong. I typed that out in a real quick fashion before I came here today. Full count, swing, and that one is going to be fouled off, so the count remains 3-2. Again, you have a runner on second base for the Highclimbers with 1 away. Remind me who's out on second, Jerry? I forgot.
The runner on second is Wyatt.
Okay, Wyatt Wagner. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I remember. Pitch, and now we have base runners for the Highclimbers on first and second.
And now up is the 5th hitter in the lineup, and batting 4th this inning is number 7, Tobin Dudley, the catcher. He had a single the last time.
So there's 1 out and 2 on for Shelton. Throw over to first. Schlinder dives back safely. Pitch inside, and it's a throw. It's a strikeout and throw to third as the runners all go. The runners do advance. In strike 1 to Dudley. But we now have runners at second and third for the Highclimbers.
2 runners in scoring position.
Caleb Mullen on the mound for the Riders. The pitch is a low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, 2 on for the Highclimbers. They're leading 2-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Non-conference game between Port Angeles and Shelton. Next pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. Port Angeles plays in the Olympic League. Shelton, obviously, in the Evergreen, the 2A Evergreen Conference. Pitch on the way. And again, that's a low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Oh, actually, I guess that's going to walk it. So the bases are now loaded.
And all 3 runners that for Shelton that are on base right now got on by way of a walk. And up now is number 22, Tyler Anderson, the third baseman. He grounded out the last time to the shortstop.
Some discussion out there as to whether that was actually a walk. But I guess they've solidified that it is a walk here. And now we're probably going to have to go back because I had 3 balls and
I did
2
too,
strikes.
unless they.
And their score has 3 balls and 2 strikes. And now we'll wander over here. And the board actually had 3 balls and 2 strikes too.
Yeah.
And, so I guess I didn't think that was going to actually be. So that'll be a full count as we'll reset here.
And there was no reason to have an intentional walk. So, yeah.
So Dudley will come back to the plate with the full count. So everybody works together on these games, right? Actually, this is 1 strike. I'm sorry. Now there's the walk. So we just need another pitch out there. Okay.
And now up is Tyler Anderson, the third baseman, number 22.
And what did he do in his first at-bat, Jerry Anderson?
The first time up, he grounded out to the shortstop.
First pitch to Anderson is a strike. So the bases are loaded, 1 out for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Anderson, the batter. Next pitch to him, low ball 1. 1-1 is the count. So Anderson was the hero, I suppose, of yesterday's game. 3 for 3 with a couple of RBIs.
He would have been my choice for player of the game.
And the ball got away for a moment. That was a ball. Okay, so 2 balls, 1 strike.
Although you could probably also give it to 2 pitchers for the Highclimbers.
Right. At the plate. Let's say he had a great day at the plate yesterday.
He did.
Next pitch on the way. That one's a grounder. It's going to be gloved by the third baseman. Throw to the home is not in time, and the run scores. And the bases remain loaded. So 1 in. I guess no, they did call him out. I'm sorry.
They did call him out.
They did call him out. Okay.
Forced out at home.
So I was wrong. I thought that was a RBI. Now we're going to get a
so fielder's choice there.
Pinch runner, or a courtesy runner for the Highclimbers. Number 30 is on. Williams.
Now up is number 44, Matt Carleton, the center fielder. He struck out the first time.
First pitch to Carleton. Low ball 1.
Great opportunity right now for Matt to do some damage.
Did have 2 RBIs yesterday. Takes strike 1, 1-1 the count. 2 away and the bases are loaded. That's right. I was thinking there would needed to be a tag on that last.
No, no.
Yeah, it was because the bases are loaded. It just needed to touch the plate.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I was mistaken. And that's a pitch. That's a ball. So 2 balls, 1 strike on Carleton. Two away, and the bases are loaded. Runners take their leads. Pitch to the plate, swing, and that one's fouled off. 2-2. There's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that will do it for the inning. The Highclimbers leave the bases loaded. We head to the fourth inning. Still 2-0 Shelton. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
As AmeriCorps members and volunteers, we do more than talk about our core values. We take action and commit to making our community stronger.
At AmeriCorps, my commitment to equity gives every student a strong start.
Our compassion brings food and friendship to neighbors in need.
My determination protects parks in my community.
Now more than ever, your community needs you. What's at your core? Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
Fourth inning for Port Angeles.
And leading off for the Roughriders is number 14, Beckett Jarnigan, the right fielder. He flew out to the pitcher the first time. Looks like they've got another person in the warming up for the Roughriders in the bullpen.
So this is their second game, so they're probably trying to get everybody some work in today. There is a swing and a drive. That's the center field, shallow center field. Carlton on the run, and he'll grab it, and that's out number 1.
Let's see. Next up is
Vera. John Vera.
John Vera. And John, the first time, walked.
So one away for the Roughriders here in the top of the fourth inning, trailing 2-0. Gerchek with his first pitch to Vera. Low ball 1. Next pitch, the fastball still a bit low, ball 2. So next pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Strike 1, 2-1 the count. With 1 away. A check swing, and that's a strike 2. 2-2. And there's a swing and a miss, and that's out number, well.
Out number 2.
Number 2, he had to drop that third strike, so he had to tag him.
And now up is your third hitter for this inning and cleanup hitter in the game. For the Roughriders is number 17, Elijah Fletchstrom, and he's the third baseman. He flew out to right field in the first inning.
Took ball 1. Against Bremerton, he did have an RBI, and he was 3 for 4. So he's their heavy hitter. He's swing and a miss on that one, 1-1 the count. It's supposed to be a 1 on the balls there. So 1-1 is the count. I'll get it right. 2 away. Next pitch, there's a ground ball. Right over there to Brendan Wagner. Throw over to first, and Schlinder grabs it, and that will do it for Port Angeles in their half of the fourth. We head to the bottom of the inning. Still 2-0. Shelton.
1, 2, 3.
Did you get a call or message that mentioned Social Security that made you feel threatened or scared? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, press you for personal information, or demand instant payment. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Don't fall for it. Hang up, ignore them. Report this criminal activity to oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Heading to the bottom of the fourth inning, the Highclimbers with that 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and leading off for the Highclimbers is number 2, Spence Coots, the second baseman. First time he got on by way of air, and then he stole second base.
First pitch to Coots. Low ball 1.
Spence yesterday was 0 for 2, but did have a very nice relief job as pitching.
So the 1-0 pitch, make it 2-0. Next pitch to Coots. He'll go around that one foul, so it's 2-1. Oh, okay. I was thinking, no, third base coach over there. He's chatting it up with the third base dugout over there. Is Cahoon. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And there's a drive to center field. Rhodes is, well, he bobbled that, didn't he?
Yes,
or Robinson,
he did.
Excuse me. And that's a leadoff ball, a single there. And that'll bring up Kyle Kirchhoff.
Yeah, the pitcher. Yeah, first time he struck out.
So 1 on. The Highclimbers throw over to first, and the Coots dives back safely. Mullen into his windup, and there is a bunt. Mullen will grab it, throw over to first. Get the runner there. That would be 1 away, but on the play, Coots makes his way over to second. So Cannon Hudson is the batter.
Yep.
With 1 out and 1 on for the Highclimbers.
And
there goes our sheets are flying everywhere because the wind just picked up.
Thank you.
And a throw to second, and Coots gets back safely.
That was nice of the gentleman to do that for us.
Yeah, I got to tell you, the fans around here are pretty good.
Yes, they are.
So 1 out and 1 on for the Highclimbers. Cannon Hudson, the batter for Shelton. Spencer Coots over there at second base.
Cannon is 0 for 2.
For the pitch, a swing, and a miss. Strike 1. You know what makes it cold, Jerry, is that wind.
Yeah.
It's it's beautiful and it's nice and comfortable, and then the wind comes in and it's got a bite to it. Bottom of the fourth inning, Shelton, throw over to second. That ball goes into center field, and Coots was getting up after his slide and just couldn't make his run to third, so he'll stay there at second. He wanted to. Wisely just stayed there.
Yes, very wise.
Count is 0-1. Yeah, oh, that's what's going on here. Oh. Hearing myself there, Jerry. I didn't know why. Pitch to the plate is ball 1. 1-1 is the count. Again, 1 out and 1 on for Shelton. Wyatt Wagner on deck. Pitch to the plate. And there is a fly ball that will drop into center field. And the Highclimbers have runners at the corners.
So he's able to advance Spence Coots over to third base. And up now is Wyatt Wagner, number 13. He is walked the last time.
So only one out, throw over to first. And Hudson's back safely. Takes his lead again. Coots over at third, takes a small lead. Runner goes. And a throw to third. Everybody's safe, however. So runners are at second and third now. And it's one ball, no strikes to Wagner. Mulling into his stretch. Here's the pitch. A bunt that's right there in front of the plate that bounces foul. So I have 1 and 2 now. That is the count. It's an interesting bunt, Jerry. It just kind of stayed there. You bunt it, hit the turf, and just kind of stayed there. Kind of like what we get with those punts in football. Where in the Highclimber Stadium, Jack Stark Field. Here's ball. Well, I thought it was already 1 and 2. Wouldn't that be 2 and 2? Or do you know, Jerry? I have 2.
I don't.
I didn't see the count, but I thought it was 2 and 2. Pitch on the way, swing, and that one's fouled off for third base line. Count remains either 1 and 2 or 2 and 2.
Yeah, they haven't changed it so for a little bit, so I'm assuming it's 1 and 2.
It's 1 and 2. You're right. I see the call. So it's 1 and 2 the count. 1 out and 2 on for the Highclimbers. And now that's 2 and 2.
Just a little bit outside.
And low. That was a little bit low. However, that pitch was called a strike earlier in the game, so interesting.
Yeah.
Here's a check swing, and they're going to call that a ball. He did not go.
Full count.
Wagner steps back into the box.
2 runners in scoring position.
Pitch on the way, outside, and that will load the bases.
And now up is your number 19, Brendan Wagner, the shortstop. The first inning, he had a solo home run. In the third inning, he struck out. So he's 1 for 2.
The bases are loaded with 1 away. Runners take their leads. Pitch on the way. And that's a strike 1. Next pitch. Ground ball. That's going to get through the gap. 1 run will score. Here comes another one to the plate, and he's safe, so 2 runs will score. Make it 4-0.
So 2 RBIs for Brendan Wagner.
Still 1 out with 2 on.
And now up is your cleanup hitter, number 14, Cole Schlender, first baseman, has 2 walks.
First pitch to Slender. He'll hit a fly ball into foul territory.
Boy, it went just...
It's an out, isn't it? A throw to the home. And there's another out. And that'll get him out of the inning. But 2 runs came in.
Nice play by the first baseman.
Highclimbers left a couple out there. They got 2. They now lead 4-0. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Head to the 5th inning. Looks like we might have a inserted player there, Jerry, somewhere along the line. Number 22. Yeah, that's Townsend. So it must be... Yeah, number 2 will be up after Townsend, Jerry. I believe they're inserting number 2.
Okay.
I believe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we'll check it. Batting now, leading off in the 5th inning here is number 22, Ezra Townsend. He's your first baseman. First time out, he struck out.
First pitch from Gerchek. That one is fouled off. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Next pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2.
If I'm not mistaken, we've got a no-hitter.
And it's outside. Ball.
Yeah.
1. Is that right? Is it 1 or is it 2? Oh, it's 2-2. I'm behind a pitch. Why? How am I getting behind a pitch, Jerry? So 2-2 is the count. And that makes it 3-2.
That's amazing. A no-hitter going into the 5th.
So the 3-2 pitch. And that's a strikeout.
He rung him up.
Wow. How many strikeouts is that for Gerchek?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 strikeouts.
All right. So Peyton Cagey is going to be the batter. He was a player that was inserted in the lineup. And we're going to assume he's going to take that position on the field as well. Left field. Is that what it was?
Well, if he's taking Cole's, he would be second base.
Okay.
If he's taking Cole's place. Yeah, quite a pitching gem so far. 5 strikeouts, no hitter.
Pitch on the way. That's low ball 1. Next pitch. Low and outside. Ball 2. 2 and oh. To Cagey. Next pitch. Oh, we got that outside corner. Strike 1. It's that outside corner that's got everybody a little bit confused, I think. So it's 2-1. And it's 3-1 on that pitch. So 3 balls, 1 strike. 1 away. Next pitch. And there is a walk.
And that's the second walk given up by Kyle Gerchek.
So 1 on, 1 out.
And now up is...
actually, there's a new guy. Number 23, Colton Romero, is being inserted here.
Okay.
So get some new, well, different batting out there that Gerchek has not seen. We've got a base runner for the Roughriders.
And he'll probably be playing left field.
It's 4-0. Top of the fifth inning. Shelton on top. Here's the pitch from Gerchek. Romero takes strike one. So 1 out and 1 on for the Roughriders. Next pitch. That one's fouled out of play behind us. Heads up, everybody. And the reason why you don't park your car behind us.
Yeah.
Just remember, I was at the radio station. I called a fast pitch softball game in North Mason, and as I was setting up to do that game, the guy came in and he parked right in front of right behind the backstop and said, "You don't want to park there." Why not? Because there's foul balls. So he moved it, and sure enough, where he had parked, a ball went and hit the car that ended up parking there. And that's a swing and a miss, and that's a strikeout.
6 strikeout.
So 2 away and 1 on.
And now up is Hunter Robinson, the catcher. And he struck out the first time.
Takes ball 1. So still 1 runner on base for the Roughriders here. Next pitch. Outside, strike 1, so 1-1. Gets that outside corner.
Yes.
I got to tell you, the umpire's been pretty consistent about that outside corner.
Yeah, as long as they're consistent, that's the important thing.
So 1-1 is the count. 2 away, 1 on for the Roughriders here in the top of the fifth inning. Pitch to the plate. Low ball, 2-2-1. Dudley doing a little bit of framing there, Jerry.
Yeah. And Kyle's had a good strikeout walk ratio. 6 strikeouts and only 2 walks.
So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out, 1 on. Here's the pitch. And just a little bit outside. So 3-1 is the count to Robinson. Pitch on the way, a swing and a miss.
And Peyton Kage is on the runner on first base for the Roughriders.
Count is full. Pitch on the way, and there is another walk. So 2 out and 2 on for the Roughriders.
So Peyton Kage goes down to second base on that walk to Hunter Robinson.
The batter is Blake Meredith.
Center fielder. And the last time he flew out to right field.
Swung and missed on that first pitch. Next pitch on the way. Strike 2 called.
He's really hitting that outside corner really well.
So 0-2 is the count. 2 out, 2 on. And a swing and a miss, and that will do it. The Roughriders leave 2 out there. At least they got some base runners this time. Couldn't bring them in, though. Still 4-0 Shelton. We head to the bottom of the fifth. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Exposure but no symptoms, wait 5 days to test. If you want to be sure you don't have COVID before meeting up with others, test as shortly beforehand as possible. That's all there is to it. Just follow the directions in the package. For more answers to COVID test questions, visit doh.wa.gov/testing.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
So we got a new pitcher for Port Angeles out there, number 23. Colton Romero is going to be pitching.
Okay, and leading off for the Highclimbers is the catcher, number 7, Tobin Dudley. Tobin has got a single and a walk. So 1 for 1 tonight. Or this afternoon.
Yeah. We're used to doing the tonight thing for more football and basketball.
Yeah, I know.
So here comes Dudley.
So we're in the bottom of the 5th.
Sorry, I gotta change some graphics here that I forgot to change. Okay, there we go. There we go. So let's first pitch from Romero to Dudley. Here it is. Low ball 1. Got some velocity, Jerry, though.
Yeah, he does.
That's what I've been pretty impressed with the Port Angeles pitching, is they have some velocity. Next pitch. It's the high ball 2. 2-0.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if they'll let Kyle pitch the whole game. He's got a no-hitter so far. 7 strikeouts.
Next pitch. Again, that one's low, so 3 balls, no strikes. Velocity's good, the location's a little off.
Yeah.
Or is he just trying to get him to swing at something? Here's the 3-0 pitch, and there is a leadoff walk. So Dudley heads to first base.
And now up is number 22, Tyler Anderson, your third baseman. He is 0 for 2. He had fielder's choice on the last time.
Now we have this chain thing going on here.
Oh, yeah. We had that issue also, I think.
Last night, yeah, but that was with Dudley, actually.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting. How many times has Tyler been up?
He's been up twice.
And he just didn't notice it. Must be the sunshine gleaming off listening off the chain.
But Tyler was like you said, Tyler was 3 for 3 in last night's or yesterday's game. Had a really good game offensively.
Yeah, batted in 2 runs. Do we have something? No, I guess we're going to get a different batter here.
Let's see.
So that will bring up number 30, Austin Williams.
Okay, all right.
Instead of Anderson. So I guess we're going to insert him because he did come in the last inning for the Highclimbers.
Yeah.
So 1 on, nobody out for Shelton here, leading 4-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning.
And he
throw over to first. Dudley kind of walked back there.
Yeah. And Austin started yesterday. He was 0 for 3.
First pitch to him, outside, ball 1. Romero taking his time, throws to the plate, runner goes, throw down to second, and sliding in safely is going to be Dudley.
Just underneath, that's the throw.
Oh, they're going to come out and talk about this. So right now you got Dudley down at, I guess it's second. Nobody out, 2 balls, no strikes.
So we'll give Tobin Dudley the stolen base.
A little conversation on the mound with Colton Romero. Settle him down a bit. Still there's some activity out there in the bullpen for the Roughriders, Jerry.
Yeah, this is the 3rd pitcher for the Roughriders.
Trailing 4-0. are the Riders. Austin Williams, the batter. He has 2 balls, no strikes. 1 on, nobody out for the Highclimbers here in the 5th. Romero steps off, throws back to second, and Dudley slides in head first safely. He's got a big lead, though, Jerry. I can understand why you're throwing to second. That's a pretty big lead.
Substantial, yeah.
Yeah. Romero's going to go to the plate, throw, a swing, and a miss. So 2-1 is the count. On deck for the Highclimbers is Matt Carlton. But the batter for Shelton is Austin Williams with a 2-1 count. Make it a 3-1. Tobin Dudley over at second. Nobody out here in the inning for Shelton.
Runner in scoring position.
Pitch on the way. And that is a walk. Is it not? Nope. What do they call that? A strike? Okay, so 3-2. Okay, so the count is full. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and that's the first out of the inning.
And now up is number 44, Matt Carlton, the center fielder. He is 0 for 2, struck out twice.
Still Dudley over there at second. And now 1 away for Shelton. Never noticed the waggle by Carlton until now. First pitch is ball. Again, I was a horrible hitter, so I don't know any of these tricks or anything like that, Jerry, so. Here's the pitch. There's a drive right to the first baseman, and it'll throw over to second, and that'll end the inning. Wow, those hits just right over there to
double play.
Yeah, Townsend will throw it over to Acker, and that'll end the inning. We head to the 6th. Still 4-0. Shelton with the lead.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Heading to the 6th inning, and Gerchek's still out there in the mound for the Highclimbers.
7 strikeouts so far. No hitter. Leading off for the Roughriders is number 3, Michael Soul, the shortstop. He has struck out twice. 0 for 2.
All right. Sorry, just trying to get to the right screen so that I can.
Showing bunt.
Took the strike. So Soul steps back in there with an 0-1 count. Your check with the next pitch, and that sinker there drew the check swing strike 2.
Just has good overall control.
Next pitch. A ground ball. Yeah, off the glove of Coots out there. It's third base, and it goes into center field. So the
I'm going to give it an air.
Yeah, Riders out there on, we'll have a base runner.
Okay, up next is Beckett Jardigan, the right fielder. He has flown out twice, 0 for 2.
Riders trying to get something going here in the 6th inning. Pitch down the way. He belts one. That's going to send out Carlton. He'll settle under it, and there's out number 1. And the runner will go back to first base.
And now up is your third hitter of this inning, number 24, John Vara, who's now playing first base. He had a walk in the first inning and struck out the last inning. Well, let's see.
It's like, well, I was going to say there was a change in the lineup, but there hasn't been. We might see a pitching change here.
I don't know if there's anybody out in the dugout. I can't tell.
Well, there's nobody in the bullpen, but they're going to bring in, it looks like Carlton, I believe. You could bring him in from the field just to change the position. So, a new pitcher for the Highclimbers. He's got to go change his glove, doesn't he? And while he does that, we will take a timeout. We'll be right back. It's 4-0. Shelton on top. The Riders have 1 on and 1 out, as Carlton will take over in just a moment.
If you have COVID-19 tests at home, you've probably wondered, when should I use them? Sometimes are better than others. If you have COVID symptoms, take a test. If you've had a COVID exposure but no symptoms, wait 5 days to test. If you want to be sure you don't have COVID before meeting up with others, test as shortly beforehand as possible. That's all there is to it. Just follow the directions in the package. For more answers to COVID test questions, visit doh.wa.gov/testing.
Matt Carlton will take over on the mound for the Highclimbers. And as he's taking his warm-ups, if you're enjoying today's broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter with the handle @MasonWebTV. Also consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's YouTube channel and hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live. Go ahead, Jerry, you had something to say?
Yeah, I do. You know, I think it's a good move, even though Kyle Gerchak has a no-hitter, had 7 strikeouts. You know, this time of the season, especially with the weather like it is probably, even though he had a no-hitter going here in the top of the 6th, I think it was smart to bring in a relief pitcher just to kind of save the arm, you know. I don't think a pitcher should go 7 innings this time of the year, especially in this cold weather. So I think a smart move on the part of Trevor Cahoon. And this is the 4th pitcher that I've seen this season so far for the Highclimbers. And that tells you something. They've got some depth.
So the first person to face Carlton, it will be Vera. As the wind kicks up a little bit again. And I'm so glad I've got the weights on all 4 legs.
Yeah.
First pitch is a strike, because that wind is kicking up a little bit.
Yeah.
It may be like, 5-10 miles per hour, but when you're sitting here under a tent that's rattling around, it seems pretty strong. So the first pitch was a strike.
Yeah, John Vara had a walk in the first inning and struck out in the last inning.
So we got 1 out and 1 on for the Riders here in the 6th. Pitch on the way. Outside ball 1. 1-1 the count. Next pitch. Grounder chopper. That one, Carlton will glove and throw to first, but it's late, and there's runners at first and second for the Riders here with 1 out in the 6th.
And now up is number 17, Elijah Fletstrom, the third baseman. He is 0 for 2. Grounded out to the shortstop the last inning.
But he's the hitter that you like to see if you're a Port Angeles fan. Here's the pitch to him. That one skipped in. Ball one.
You're right. He's the cleanup hitter.
Well, he had that, what was he? 3 for 4 against Bremerton and an RBI. So he has a 1-ball, no strike count. There's strike 1 called.
And Port Angeles has 2 runners on.
Yeah, first and second. Bloodstrom waiting for the pitch from Carlton. Looking back at second. Goes to the plate, inside, ball 2. 2-1. Hunters take their leads. 2-1 the count, 1 away. Here's the pitch. Oh, that's a wild pitch by far. Hunters will advance. I'm not sure how that one got so off target, to put it nicely. So runners are now at second and third for the Riders.
2 runners in scoring position.
Count is 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 away. Again, the batter is Elijah Floodstrom. Pitch to him. He'll hit that one out of play, a foul off the first base line. So that is a full count. Ezra Townsend on deck for the Riders. Carlton taking his time. Here's the pitch to the plate. Hit that outside corner, strike 3. And that's out number 2.
And now up for the Roughriders, number 22, Ezra Townsend, the first baseman. And he is 0 for 2, struck out twice.
First pitch to Townsend. Low, ball 1. Good stop by Dudley, though. Again, we have runners at second and third for Port Angeles. 2 away now, though. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Ball 2.
Yeah, Dudley's doing a good job behind the plate. He's
next pitch. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out, 2 on for Port Angeles. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Shelton has a 4-0 lead. Matt Carlton on the mound for Shelton. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. 2-2.
Carlton has a good fast pitch too. Has good velocity.
So the count is 2-2. Here's the 2-2 in the count. 2 outs, 2 on. 6th inning though. Taking his time. Here's the pitch to the plate. There's a swing, and down he goes, and that will end the threat. The Riders get 2 runners on base. Can't bring them across home plate, and they leave 2 out there. Still 4-0. Shelton with the lead, heading to the bottom of the 6th.
Military families often sacrifice precious time away from loved ones while serving our country.
We were worried that with him leaving, that she would lose those connections with her dad.
Some of life's best moments happen between parents, children, and the pages of a good book. United Through Reading provides that connection. And now, United Through Reading is also available to veterans. Learn more about United Through Reading at unitedthroughreading.org.
We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. New pitcher for the Roughriders is James Burkhart. How many pitchers does that make there, Jerry?
That is, I feel, the 4th. I think that's the 4th pitcher.
Spencer Coots will lead things off for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Yeah, and he had a single in the last inning, and in the second inning, he got on by way of error and then stole a base. So he's 1 for 2.
So the first pitch on the way. Okay, it was a little bit low. Ball 1.
Yeah, that is the 4th pitcher.
Okay. Yeah, shut down that pump on the pool again. There's a strike. 1-1. Just don't realize how noisy it is until they shut it down.
Yeah.
Maybe they just need some kind of sound wall on that thing. Might make it better. Here's another pitch, and that ball gets away from the catcher. 2-1 on the count. Spencer Coots leading things off here for the Highclimbers in the 6th inning. On deck is Kyle Gerchek. Next pitch on the way, that's high, ball 3, 3-0. 3-1, excuse me, 3-1. That's what it says on the screen, 3-1. Next pitch on the way. That one is going to be fouled out of play. So the count is full to Coots. Here's the next pitch. Oh, they're going to hit that strikeout number 1 for Burkhart.
And now batting is number 3, Kyle Gerchek. And he is 0 for 2. He grounded out to the shortstop the last inning. What a pitching performance by Kyle, by the way.
Oh, he took strike 1 on the inside. People behind us really like that pitch. So 1-1 out. Make it a 1-1 count.
Small world. I had his dad in high school at Moseno. It was kind of nice. Got a chance to talk to him last night.
Here's the pitch to the plate and ground ball. It's going to go foul up the third base line. So 1-2 the count. With 1 away in the bottom of the 6th inning. Highclimbers leading 4-0. Have to get a little bit more insurance out there.
Yeah.
Here's a pitch. That one's going to be lined into center field. Drops in just outside the dirt, which would be, and that is 1 out, 1 on.
And now up is Cannon Hudson, the right fielder. The last time out, in the 4th, he got a single. He's 1 for 3 for the game.
First pitch, no, actually it's going to be a throw over to first, gets away from Vera, and Gerchek will make his way to second. And he's going to get his way to third. little bit of discussion. They gave him 2 bases on that wild throw. And they're still talking about it out there, Jerry. You know the rules better than I do.
Well, I don't know what the ground rules are. Evidently, it went underneath the screen there into the dugout.
Okay.
And so I don't know if that's an automatic 2
bases?
Yeah, it must be. It must be. I know that if, let's say you have a throwing error and it goes into the dugout, I believe that is the same thing.
Okay.
So it would be two advanced 2 bases. I could be wrong, but
well, that's what it looks like happened here today. So runner over at third.
And evidently they didn't go through that ground rule. You know, usually they go through those ground rules with the coaches and the umpire at the beginning of the game. So still discussion going on in this.
Still trying to plead his
They're going to go check it now.
Yeah, they're going to appeal to the
double check
the umpire out in the field on what the rule is. I didn't see where the ball went, Jerry.
Well, it looked like it went. The first baseman Varga held up his hands, you know, and was trying to get the ball from the dugout there.
Was it the dugout or
not the dugout, but
beyond the screen on out there outside the clubhouse?
The pitchers.
They're going to let it stand, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like they are.
So runner at third, and that is Kyle Gerchek, as Kenan Hudson's at the plate to bat.
Oh, that bad throw.
And he still hasn't had a pitch thrown to him. There's 1 away here in the 6th. Pitch on the way. There's a line drive. It's going to drop into center field. That'll bring in Gerchek, making it 5-0. And that puts Hudson over at first. Wyatt Wagner comes up.
Yeah, and he's the left fielder, and he has got on. He is 0 for 1. He's been on twice on walks.
There's a pitch that gets away from the catcher, and that will send Hudson over to second. And it's 1 ball, no strikes.
I think Wyatt's proud father is right next to me here.
So 1 on, 1 out, 1 in. And there's a bunt and a throw to first. That'll get the out, but on the play, Gerchek makes his way to third. And that's now 2 outs. And bring up Brendan Wagner.
And Brendan had a home run in the first inning, then struck out in the third and got a single the last time.
Nice stop by Vera.
Whoa.
And did he get to it? No, he did not get to the base in time, and the run will score.
Very good base running on the part of Brendan Wagner.
So that's an RBI, isn't it, Jerry?
Yes, it is.
So it's Slender up for the Highclimbers with 2 in and 2 out.
Yeah. And
6-0.
He's had 2 walks, and the last time he flew out to the first baseman.
The step off there by Burkhardt. And they want to balk on this one, don't they? We have 2 outs and 1 on, 2 in for the Highclimbers here. Bottom of the 6th inning, 6-0 is the score. Get Brendan Wagner over there at first base for the Highclimbers. And so what are we going to do here? Yep, they're going to give the balk, and that puts the runner over at second base.
Yeah.
So Wagner's over at second.
Yep.
And the Slender will step in For the first pitch to him, 2 out, 2 in for the Highclimbers here, 1 on. Pitch on the way. There's a ground ball. It'll be gloved and thrown over to Vera. Another high throw, but that one is handled by Vera, and he'll get the out. But the damage was done. Highclimbers add to 2 insurance runs. They now lead 6-0, heading to the 7th inning.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Okay. Well, we're heading to the top of the 7th inning, and you hear that beeping, Jerry? It's my battery box having some issues.
Yeah, hopefully we're going to hold out for a little
Yeah, hopefully we are. And I'm also out of commercials. So we're going to read this as they're getting ready to bring up the batters. As Spring Sports is, well, they're here. And Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is looking for help with broadcasts of baseball and softball. If you're interested in broadcasting, announcing, video streaming, or sports, we would like to hear from you. Send us an email, masonwebtv@gmail.com, or you can call or text 360-229-2234. No experience necessary, just to get in touch. We'd love to talk to you about it.
Yeah, you know, especially when we have 2 games going on at the same time.
Like we had yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was part of the issue that, you know, we have to make a decision on which game to do. And those, we'd like to do them all.
Peyton Kege is up right now. Last time up, he walked. First time he flew out to the right fielder. So he's 0 for 1.
He takes ball 1. Riders down to the last 3 outs. And has a strike. 1-1 is the count. Thinking this beeping has been going on for quite a while, Jerry. That's what the problem is. We'll see how long we last. I'm afraid that we'll lose sound before we lose pitcher. Outside ball 2. 2-1. I do think it starts beeping at 20%, but I could be wrong, and I have to go look at it.
Yeah, probably.
Well, we're here for an extra hour. Here's the next pitch. Outside ball 3. 3-1 the count to Peyton Kege, the leadoff batter for the Riders here in the 7th inning. And you're wondering why I don't plug in. It's just too far to go. It's just a pain to use a long cord.
Yeah.
Here's the next pitch, and there's a walk. So there's a base runner that the Riders need here.
Let's see. Number 7 is up. And that is James Burkhart.
And he's pitching in relief. Here's the next pitch. There's a strike on the inside. So 1 on, nobody out for the Riders here in the top of the 7th inning. Next pitch on the way. Low ball 1, 1-1. Just going to check the time here. Okay, it's almost it's closing in on 5 o'clock, so this thing's been running for about 5 hours. Here's a ground ball that will get through the gap into left field, and the Riders have 2 on.
And that advances Kege to second base.
That'll bring up Cole Johnson, pinch hitter here. And I have no information about Cole Johnson, Jerry.
I don't either.
First time I get to see him.
He's number
18.
Yeah. He's the one that we didn't have a number for at first.
Oh, he's wearing 18 now.
Yeah, yeah.
So 2 on, nobody out for the Highclimber or for the Riders here in the top of the 7th. A little bit of drama, kind of like the JV game, Jerry. Although the gap is, or the distance is a lot more than what the JV team had to face here.
Yeah, 6-0 here.
Yep. And take strike number 1 there.
2 people on base, one by way of a single and the other one by way of a walk.
So got strike 1. I'm catching up here, sorry.
Okay.
Next pitch, ball 1. So 1-1 the count. Nobody out and 2 on for the Riders here. Next pitch. Fly ball, that's going to head out of play, I believe. Yep. So 1-2 the count. Do you know what I can do, Jerry, if we do lose audio? I have to make a quick change.
Okay.
But we'll see. Should be enough to get through this ball game.
I think so.
It's 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. There's a line drive to center field. That's going to get over the head. 1 run is going to come around and score. Here's 1 run. Here's another one. That's a 2-run double. And still nobody out.
Okay, and now up is number 1, Blake Meredith, the center fielder. He is 0 for 2, struck out the last time. Flew out to center field the first time.
So 2 runs are in here, and might have some. Well, I got a little meeting the mound here. We're going to see another pitching change. No, I guess not. As Brendan Wagner will go back to shortstop. So 2 runs are in, nobody out, and 1 on for the Riders here in the 7th inning. Meredith is the batter. First pitch to him. Chose bunt, pulls it back, and it's a ball.
I'm surprised that he's bunting. I would think he would be hitting away when you're behind 6-2.
There's a chopper foul. So 1-1 to count.
Or when you're behind 6-2.
When you're behind, you need base runners. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I was surprised that he was trying to advance the runner.
So Michael Soul's on deck for the Riders. We've got 2 runs in, nobody out, and 1 on. A little bit high. Ball 2, 2-1.
You notice the third baseman was playing in a little bit for us. Anticipated that bunt, but I don't think so.
That's Spencer Coots out there, third base. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a bunt that's high and foul, so 2-2 is the count. So 2-2 is the count. Nobody out and 2 runs are in and 1 on for the Port Angeles here in the top of the 7th. Last chance for them here. Taking advantage of it so far.
Yeah, no outs.
Carlton taking its time. Of course, they had to get some balls from the dugout. Here's the pitch. That's ball 3. So the count is full. See if Carlton can get out of some trouble here.
Yeah.
And that is a walk. So we have runners at first and second now. And the rally continues.
I think they're probably going to make a change here, and I think I wouldn't be surprised if Tobin Dudley is called in.
I think you're right.
We'll see what happens
here.
He's
just tying his shoe. I thought he was starting to take off his shin pads there.
But I think, yeah.
We might have a pitching change coming, is what you're saying?
I'm thinking so.
Right.
Two
runs are in, and nobody is out, and there is, they're going to be a pitching change.
Okay, so they're going to bring in, okay.
I think this is going to be Brendan Wagner.
Yep.
Yeah. So Brendan Wagner will come in relief.
Now, this will be the 5th pitcher I've seen this season for the Highclimbers, so interesting.
While Brendan takes his warm-ups, we'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
So Brendan Wagner will come in on relief for the Highclimbers, as there's nobody out and 2 runs are in and 2 on.
Yeah, and Michael Soul will be the next hitter. He's the shortstop. He has struck out twice, and the last time he got on by way of error. So.
All right. So who came in for shortstop, Jerry? Did you see the change there? Because Carlton went to the dugout. Oh, I can't see the number from here. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
If we get that far. So Wagner is in the pitch. To Sewell, first pitch. Kind of got away, and, well, everybody gets back. So 6-2 is the score. 2 in, 2 on, nobody out for the Roughriders here in the top of the 7th, and there's strike 1. So it's 1-1, that's the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brendan Wagner in there trying to get the Highclimbers out of here as 2 runs have scored. There's a swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Next pitch, swing and a miss, and that's the first out in the inning.
And next up is number 14, Beckett Jarnigan. He's the right fielder, and he is 0 for 3. Flew out to the center field the last time up.
So 1 away now for the Riders here. 2 on, 2 in. First pitch is inside, ball 1. So runners at first and second for Port Angeles. Here's the pitch to the plate. That one's high, ball 2, 2-0. Riders doing what they need to do is get base runners and bring them home, because there have been 4 on base. There's a strike 1, and 2 are in for Port Angeles here in the top of the 7th.
Well, I think they brought Brendan in because I think he has pretty good control out there.
Next pitch. That one's a foul off. So 2-2 is the count.
In other words, they're trying to keep the ball in play, I think, and that's why they brought Brendan in.
Okay. There is one out now. 2-2's the count. Swing and a miss, and, well, it dropped strike, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, Brendan's thrown 2 strikeouts. And next up is the first baseman, number 24, John Vara. He got a single the last time. He is 1 for 2.
So the Roughriders are down to their last out. 2 out, 2 on, 2 in. Top of the 7th. First pitch is ball 1.
Well, it's good to have a relief pitcher that has good control. It certainly looks like he does.
Next pitch on the way. That's a ground ball right to the third baseman. And Coots will step on the bag, and that will be the ball game. So the final is a 6-2. And we will take a timeout, but we'll be back with, we'll wrap this thing up as the Riders got 2 runs in, left 2 on the bases, couldn't continue the rally, and they fall 6-2. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our determination, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
If you have COVID-19 tests at home, you've probably wondered, when should I use them? Some times are better than others. If you have COVID symptoms, take a test. If you've had a COVID exposure but no symptoms, wait 5 days to test. If you want to be sure you don't have COVID before meeting up with others, test as shortly beforehand as possible. That's all there is to it. Just follow the directions in the package. For more answers to COVID test questions, visit doh.wa.gov/testing.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Well, it's a final here at Highclimber Baseball Field. 6-2. Shelton Highclimbers improved to 3-0 on the season. Port Angeles Roughriders dropped to 0-2. Jerry has some totals from this game.
I do. And Port Angeles had 2 runs on 3 hits, 4 errors. They left 5 runners on base. What is interesting, those 3 hits that they did get were after the starter, Kyle Gerchak, went out into the field and was relieved by 2 other pitchers later on.
Jerry, got to get you to hurry up. I'm getting a weird sound here.
Oh, no.
It's a solid beep now, so we got to hurry up.
Yeah, Shelton had 6 runs on 7 hits, no errors, left 7 on base. I'm going to give my player of the game to Kyle Gerchak for pitching a no-hitter and 7 strikeouts, and I'm going to give the hitter of the game to Brendan Winder. He had a home run and 2 singles.
Okay, thanks, Jerry. Next up for the Highclimbers, they open Evergreen Conference play Tuesday at WF West. Roughriders host Olympic on Tuesday. Our next broadcast is Monday as the Shelton Fast Pitch softball team hosts Tumwater. First pitch, weather permitting, is 4:30, and that will do it for us at Highclimber Baseball Field. My thanks to Jerry Apple for his help with today's broadcast. Final again, Shelton 6, Port Angeles 2. We'll talk to you on Monday.
Enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Please give us a like.
I'm going to take off.
You can find us on Facebook and Twitter with @MasonWebTV. Also consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's Facebook page and or YouTube channel. And remember to hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live. This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC was made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health, and Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.